The Digital Photography Cafe show is brought to you by Focus Pyramid, the autofocus lens calibration tool for your camera.
Welcome to the Digital Photography Cafe show. Join hosts Trevor Current and Joseph Christina as they serve up the hottest photography news and commentary.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. This is episode 207. I'm Joseph Christina here with my co-host Trevor Current. On last week's show, we talked about Adobe Creative Cloud deleting your data, Kelby One lays off big name photographers, and the brand new Canon 80D and PowerShot G7 Mark II. If you haven't watched last week's show, I encourage you to do so. You can find it at digitalphotographycafe.com and our YouTube channel, youtube.com/dphotocafe. Listen with the popular Stitcher, TuneIn, and Xbox Music apps, or subscribe through iTunes or RSS.
Hey, we are back. How you doing, my friend?
Good. How are you doing?
I am doing well, keeping busy.
Excellent.
Craziness as always.
Yes.
Guess that's a good thing, right?
I love it.
Yes, we don't
Crazier
want dull lives, that's for sure.
That's exactly right. That's right.
So this week we've got something pretty awesome. We kind of hinted about it last week, but today we are launching a brand new huge giveaway similar to what we did for our 200th episode. And this is in celebration of the WPPI 2016 event happening in Las Vegas right now.
I know.
Right now as we speak.
That's right. And last time we gave away was about $4,100. This time we're giving away $4,250 worth of prizes.
That's right.
And that's going to be to one person, just like last time. So it's not going to be kind of just, sprayed across maybe 5-10 people. This is one person is going to get the boatload of things. You know, you're going to have FedEx, UPS, USPS, DHL, everyone like coming up to the door, bringing you boxes.
Yeah,
so,
it's like Christmas all over.
I know. It's exciting. I can't believe how many people have just given, right? Big names, really big names.
Yeah, so. This is awesome. So you can enter the contest over at our website. It's contest.digitalphotographycafe.com, and it opens March 3rd and it ends on March 13th. 2016, right. And we are going to pick a winner on March 14th. So you've got 10 days to enter. The beauty is you can enter multiple times to increase your chances of winning. We've got a whole system in place to facilitate that, which is awesome.
And we made it easier this time too. So you can definitely enter multiple times. And each time that you enter, it is an additional time to win. Yeah. Another chance to win. So
increase your chances. It's gonna be good. That's right.
Absolutely.
And as with our last giveaway, everyone who enters will receive the J. Christina Portrait Series Professional Retouching Brushes and the Fashion Series Adobe Lightroom Presets.
Right.
Which is awesome. $80 value, right?
Yeah, that's exactly
fantastic. Thank you for offering that again, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's great. I think it's really good. Everyone, those two bundles I use daily, so I'm sure people will get some use out of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So what we're going to do this week is, since it is for the WPPI contest, right? We're going to introduce you guys to the prizes, what you're going to win. So we're just going to go right down the list of all of these different prizes and who they're from, right?
Yeah. And we're going to start with 17 Hats. 17 Hats contributed last time as well. They have an awesome business management system. You can do your billing, your invoicing, all that good stuff. You can keep track of contracts. You can have contracts digitally signed. This really is designed for the solopreneur. I think they even use that in their...
It's designed for me, Trevor. I can use this.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is awesome.
So what you're getting here is a 1-year subscription, and you're getting one education session to where you can really sit and learn how to use the system. So it's fantastic. Fantastic.
Right, right. And then we have Alien Skin software. I love Alien Skin. I mean, they've been around forever, and they've always made just amazing software. And they're giving Exposure X is what it's called. And it's basically a plugin that allows you to take, let's say, your photo and then just kind of yank it up to the next level. But instead of just digitally processing them in just different kind of ways, the way they set it up is it's processing the photo, but in an old school way. So you might be adding grain, or you might something that looks kind of like a funky lo-fi type of look, or maybe a classic, a Kodachrome or something like that. So I really like the whole idea of just kind of moving your image to the next level, but doing so almost in an old school method.
Yeah, kind of a retro way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, having
very
these
cool.
software tools that are disposable is really, really good. I mean, it gives you the creative flexibility to try different things.
Right.
That,
and what's nice about their software is you don't have to use something that is just the way it comes out of the box. You can kind of mix and match things till you get just the right look.
Yep.
And then you can save that as your own preset and then use it from that day forward as your quote unquote signature look.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, and I know your friends over at ATS Rental, they're getting involved again, which is fantastic. Hopefully you people have seen Joe's reviews and have maybe stopped by their website, checked out what they have. But they've got lens rentals, camera rentals, video gear, audio gear. I mean, pretty much you name it, they've got it. Mm-hmm. And they're giving us a $200 gift certificate for you to put towards your rentals, which is a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, you can get a lot of stuff for
Yeah.
$200.
Absolutely. Really great guys over there for sure. Then we got Black Magic, and they're providing what is called a video assist. And what that is, guys, is basically just think of a 5-inch monitor that's touchscreen that is not only a monitor, but it's also a professional HD recorder. So
Yes.
it will record 10-bit, 422 ProRes. It does it through AC or battery.
Yes.
Very, very cool technology here. You can use, let's say, your DSLR and just dump everything straight out of HDMI straight into this digital recorder and get just amazing results.
That's right. Yeah, you could pop your DSLR into it for more longer format stuff, which is really nice. You're not kind of jumping off into those 12-minute segments or what have you. So yeah, this is really cool. And you know what, Joe? I forgot to tell you, we're going to be getting one of these bad boys for review.
Nice.
Got the email
I am
the other
ready.
day. So yeah, this is going to be really good. We're going to test this out, and you know what? We may actually even incorporate this technology into our show recording. That's what we're
going to
excited
have to
for.
definitely give it a shot.
Yeah, this is going to be good. So then Collages, our friends over there, they came back on board again. They're going to contribute. They've got their awesome digital imaging gallery plus digital image brag books. And it's a 1-year subscription to that, which is really, really nice. It gives you as a photographer a place to upload your images for gallery viewing with your clients. You can do your selects. It also gives you the ability to connect with their professional lab and actually have your output done as well if you want physical prints, physical products. Plus their digital brag books are really cool. That gives you the ability to have on your mobile phone your images that they can turn around and show to their friends, and their friends can actually get the brag book as well and make purchases from the brag book, which is awesome. So
what's really good too about that, guys, is you upload all of your images into the cloud for people to look at your, let's say, your proofing station.
Right.
Well, a year goes by and they're like, oh, you know what? I remember this shoot. Let me go and look. And they'll go right back to your proofing station from a year ago, and they'll look at something. They'll be like, oh my God, that image is perfect for this specific party that I'm doing. And they'll go buy it.
Yep.
Or they'll go buy a mug or a shirt, or they'll go buy a big, huge 40 by 60 print. It's just great to be able to almost double sell, triple sell, quadruple dip, just because the stuff sits out there, forever, basically. And people can always go back. And like you said, family members could even order from all over the world. So
yeah, absolutely. And I've seen their printed products firsthand, top quality stuff, really good stuff.
Nice.
So I think you guys will really enjoy that.
Yeah, then we have Corel. Love the guys at Corel. I mean, they do just spot on job. I mean, they're offering Aftershot Pro 2, Pinnacle Studio 19, and Particle Shop. Now, Aftershot Pro 2, I did a review on that. It's basically an alternative to Lightroom. Yep. And I think it's definitely a viable alternative to Lightroom. Pinnacle Studios 19 Ultimate, that is a video editor, Yes. So it's a really good video editor for consumer, as a consumer level editing program. Very, very good. And Particle Shop is just simply cool. You take photographs and you can just, through brushes, just move particles through, like make fairy dust, make things it's just you have to actually play with it and see it to understand what it does. But it's doing things that are based on gravity, based on springing, and based on flow, based on all of these rates. It's the algorithms, and there must be geniuses that work.
No, I know, right?
That work on that package. It's just crazy. It is just crazy. So thanks to Corel, got some great software right there.
Yeah, for sure. Now, one of my favorite types of hardware, we've talked about this on the show a lot, but we're really excited to have Drobo come on board this time as a contributor. And they're actually going to be giving us a Gen 3 Drobo 4-bay storage array. So that's right. The box with the built-in hardware. It's got the firmware built into it. You slip the raw drives that you can get off Amazon, like really cheap, less than $100. You can load this baby up, have your redundant backup right on the fly. Really good stuff. I've got 2 of them.
I do like Drobo, the way it's set up, that you could constantly add more to your collection, right? Yeah. Constantly add more to your array, because it's kind of array, but it's not an array. It's their own proprietary way of writing. They call it Beyond RAID.
Beyond RAID.
So, because there is no limit, you just keep on adding to it and just growing your collection, and that collection stays online all the time, and it's backed up redundantly. So
it is, and
I do like it.
It's kind of got that crash-proof system built into it. So if one of your drives dies, and if you've been working in computers for any length of time, hard drives fail. And it's inevitable.
When, not if they fail.
It's exactly. And this system gives you the ability to take a failed hard drive, pop it out of the unit, pop another one in, and it will actually reformat and configure that drive into its system automatically. You don't have to do anything. Really great stuff. I've got 2 of them here in my office. I love them. I've had them for many years now, actually, and still running like champs.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have Imagenomic, and they are a company that produces basically Photoshop plugins, and they do it right. They do it really, really well. They're giving portraiture as well as noiseware and real grain. Basically, portraiture is an all-in-one place to be able to do portraits and getting skin right and tone and everything else. Really, really amazing piece of software, and it's a plugin. As well as noiseware, where you're reducing noise, and then real grain, whereas you're adding grain back in, but real grain.
Like give you that film look,
right, which actually doesn't look like digital noise. It looks like actual grain that you would see in film. So it gives your images just a slightly different look, back to that retro, but a real retro, not, like an Instagram, just like a preset where it's kind of like maybe retro. This is like actually looks like it's from then. So
very nice, very nice. And then Joe has been generous enough to donate a few of his products from his J. Christina Photography's Tools line of products, which is awesome. So in addition to the presets that you'll get for free just for participating, the winner will get a Focus Pyramid autofocus lens calibration tool. Again, if you've been watching our show for any length of time, you've seen this in action actually in some of the reviews you've done, even the most recent Sony Alpha reviews that you just did, which is really cool. You can get the 3-in-1 photo reference tool, which is a great color target for getting those colors just right in post. You hold it up in the frame, you shoot it, you go into post into Lightroom, you can click on the different swatches, balance out your colors. Really, really great. And the PRT Mini, which is just like kind of like a smaller version of that. It's credit card size. It'll fit right in your wallet. So you take it anywhere with you. You have it, the model, or you can hold it. You can actually put it in the scene if you're shooting a still life or something, and really get those colors dialed in after the fact in post. Really good stuff. So,
and we have Low Pro. Low Pro is giving, it's called the Streetline series. It's called Streetline a BP250. And, you know, I'm a connoisseur of bags, right, Trev? And I think you
and I
are
both,
too.
Man, we got a lot of bags.
I have so many bags, right?
Yep.
I love camera bags, and every time I see a new one, it's like, oh, I got to have this one. You know, I'm like my wife with handbags. I am with camera bags.
I know.
You know, it's like, oh, well, this one has this special thing. Well, Low Pro has a lot of special things, and this bag is just really, really phenomenal. You can put your laptop in it. It's just an amazing. You could use it as a day bag, or you can just use it as a true photo bag, and it just does just a bang up job.
Yeah, and these are really pretty
nice.
too. This is their latest line of bags that they're going to be kind of on display at WPPI. So this is really their hot line. They've got multiple bags in this line. The fabric is beautiful, and it really is designed for more of that urban environment. That's why they call it their street line. It's more.
And their
compact.
zippers, Trevor. I have to say, because I've had so many of these bags, Low Pro bags, their zippers, they just last. I've had many bags. Well, you can imagine, right? Many bags where the zippers just go and you end up just ditching it, where everything else is, you know, still strong and still lasting, but the zippers just go. Low Pro bags, those zippers, I don't know, whatever they do, but those things are put through the fire because they really hold their weight for sure.
Yeah, really good, durable stuff, high quality.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to have them on board this time. This is really cool.
Yeah.
And we've got another new contributor from Spider Holster. You may have seen, Spider Holster has been around a long time. I know, Joe, when you and I first started going to these different trade shows, we met with them, we interviewed them, and they had all kinds of really cool products that kind of hang off a belt system. They've got this really cool interlocking system, makes it easy access to grab your DSLR.
Yeah, it looks like a 6-gun or a 6-shooter or something.
Yeah.
It's like the Wild West.
So they came out with a new product called the Spider Pro hand strap. It's really nice. It's kind of that hand strap that clips on to your DSLR and even your mirrorless cameras. They have different versions. And it will really, snug your hand in there, give you control over your camera, but yet the flexibility to move your fingers and your thumb around to be able to reach the buttons and the settings that you need to, without having to have the strap around your neck or something else. It might be a little bit more obtrusive.
Yeah, and I have used these hand straps in the past. I love hand straps. I think they're you need one. If you don't have a hand strap on your camera, you should have one because they're just great. Absolutely great.
Yeah.
So anyways, moving on, Han and Mule are giving us a pack of paper. And you think, oh, a pack of paper. What exactly is that? Well, this company's paper is like no other paper on earth. And what it is it's photo rag paper. Me being a fine artist and, I shoot fine art as well as draw. Paper is everything. The paper makes the difference. When you hang something, you go and you hang something in a gallery, people look at it and they look at the paper first and then they look at the image. Paper is so important. And this stuff is absolutely unbelievable. It can be used for pigment-based or dye-based inks. And it's just amazing. You can do black and white, you can do color photos with it. But the final output, when you look at an image done with this paper and you look at it through any other paper, it's heads and shoulders above all else. So I'm really, really excited about this stuff. I want to jump in there and try some out myself.
Yeah, 100% cotton digital archive quality. So this really is awesome stuff. Again, new contributor to this time around. We're really happy to have them on board. And again, I would even suggest checking out their other lines of paper for your printing needs. This really is like your in-house printing, So this is good stuff. When you're making that fine art print, those one-off prints, really good stuff. Check this out. And our friends at On One Software are back, which we're really grateful to have them. And they're contributing Photo 10, which is their suite of software. It includes the browse, the effects, resize, portrait, enhance, and layers. And these applications are really, really great. It definitely gives you a lot of creative flexibility when working on your photos. So I'm really...
Yeah, I like that. I like that this is standalone, or it could be used as a plugin through like Adobe Photoshop or Lightroom. That's really, really powerful, because not everyone has Photoshop and Lightroom, especially now that, for example, with Photoshop, you actually need a subscription to be able to get it.
Right.
So this is really great that they have it both ways. That's great.
Yeah, I think that is more the trend. I think you're starting to see a lot of these plug-in manufacturers starting to move into standalone units. I think just because of that reason. But what's really exciting here, and that everybody needs to take note of, is On One is also offering their Effects 10. It's a $39.99 plugin, and you can get it for free. On our website, on the contest page, there will be a button, a call to action that you can click on and actually get this plugin for free from them.
Yep, $40 for nothing.
$40 value. It's really, really awesome. So we want to thank them, kind of extra thank you for offering that freebie to all of the contest entrants.
Right, absolutely. And Pro Photographers Insurance by RVNA. They are a brand new contributor also, and they are going to be giving a Pelican case. Now, this is, once again, it's like a bag, right?
Yeah.
This is a Pelican case. I love Pelican cases. Everywhere that I go, that's any kind of traveling that I do, it's always, all of the equipment goes into a Pelican case. So it is a 1510 SC. It's a studio case, and this thing looks sweet. This is an insurance company. If you guys don't have insurance, you really should have some type of insurance.
For sure.
These guys do a really, really great job. It's under $100 a year, I believe. You can go to their website and take a look at all the different kind of plans and stuff that they have. But insurance is just imperative. That's all it takes is just, one day when you just lost your mind and the bride is driving you just to drink, right? And you just leave like a camera or maybe even a tripod that you think, oh, it's just a tripod. Well, tripods go for $150, $200 or more.
Yeah.
So, that insurance would cover you just right then and there for the entire year. So insurance is important.
Absolutely. It's important. Yes. And this Pelican case is badass. These things are awesome. And this is actually a carry-on size. So it's got the wheels and the pull handle. So this is really nice. This is a high-end
That's
product.
one of those cases, if a plane goes down, you look for a Pelican case to float on all the way to the deserted island somewhere.
Absolutely.
That's what you look for, a Pelican case.
Yes.
They are amazing.
Yeah, it's good stuff. And our friends, Tether Tools, they're back again, and they are contributing their SLX and their Q20 photo accessory mounts. And they have the rapid strip. So you may have seen these before on the show. You may have seen us talk about them before. They do a lot of promotion, so you may have seen them in your emails. These are really, really great. They use these removable strips that stick on the back of the unit. You could stick it on pretty much any surface. And you can hold cameras, you can hold flashes, you can hold all kinds of accessories. Really, really neat. We like them a lot. They've got all kinds of amazing gadgets and add-ons for your tethering shooting needs, for sure.
Absolutely. And then we have Talpan. They're giving us a gift certificate for $150. They specialize in like gowns and props and all kinds of accessories and whatnot. Their main thing is, art of pregnancy and newborn.
Yeah.
So they do a lot of really cool stuff with that type of thing. All the gadgets, all the stuff that you need to be able to shoot pregnancies, to shoot newborns and whatnot. They do all that behind the scenes stuff that you need. So $150 gift certificate from them.
Yeah, and this area is really growing too.
It's booming.
The niche of pregnancy and newborn photography is it really is huge. I mean, it really takes kind of doing portraits to a whole other level. So it's very, very cool. Then we've got Strip Down. This is interesting. This company came to us, new contributor. actually quite unexpected. But they make a whole line of training.
Right.
And they're offering 3 of their training, let's say, digital downloads and guides. One is the Art of Emotion. The other is the Foundational Flow Posing Guide and In the Sheets Posing. So it's all about evoking emotion. And kind of one of their taglines, you can Photoshop body parts, but you can't Photoshop emotion. And you know what? That's absolutely true. We can fix a lot in post, a lot of the imperfections, but learning how to work with your clients and the models and get them to evoke that emotion, especially if they're not professional models, right? You know, you need to get them to be able to express themselves. That really carries through.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we have our friends over at Whitewall once again. Whitewall is a company, they've been around since, I don't know, like 2007 or something. They're, they've been around almost 10 years. They are basically a finishing lab. They are a full-blown online laboratory. You will basically get anything that you want printed, you can get printed through them. And the thing is they just do quality work.
Yeah,
just
high-end
unbelievable work. I mean, they're based in Germany. That says everything. They're just, it's impeccable.
And they ship worldwide. I mean, like within 10 days.
I think it's within 10 days, they get it to you anywhere in the world. That's amazing. That is amazing. So, they'll print on acrylic, on metal, on aluminum, on wood, they frame. They do basically everything. It is an amazing operation. I think it was about a couple of years ago I interviewed them when we were at WPPI, and they the people there are just great people, and just the way they articulate about the product and speak about it, it's just you can just see that they just breathe and eat this stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, really, they won the TIPA award for best photo services. So I mean that's got to say something right there.
Absolutely.
And guys, don't forget PhotoDough. PhotoDough is like the #1 daily deal site on the internet for professional photography equipment. We've worked with them before. They were with us for our 200th episode giveaway. They have some great stuff that comes on there every day. We get emails and stuff. And I mean, some really great, amazing stuff from small companies and large from all around the world. So they're giving us a $100 credit to use towards purchases for anything in their store. So yeah, that is it, my friends. That's all of
a list.
Prizes. Yeah, like 19 companies contributing amazing prizes. Totally.
$4,250 just to one person.
One person. And of course, everybody who enters, whether you're U.S. resident, because you do need to be a U.S. resident, unfortunately, to be the grand prize winner. Sorry, folks, I know we got some pushback on that the last time around. Legally, it's just such a bear to try and run an international promotion. There's so many legalities that we have to worry about. Even just shipping something north of us to Canada. I mean, you run into customs, you run into things, all of our contributors
horrible.
Are shipping these things out at their expense. And they're happy to do so, but it becomes so much more of an issue and so much more legalities that go into this to do international. But with that said, that's why we want everybody, international or domestic, that, go ahead and enter. Maybe you won't win the grand prize if you're out of the U.S., but you'll definitely get your J. Christina presets.
Right.
And you can go get that On1 software for free.
That's right.
Which is awesome.
Yes, that's figuring up $120 worth of stuff for nothing, just for basically entering.
Just for entering. Sounds like a good deal. I can't pass it up.
Sounds like a good deal.
Unfortunately, you and I can't enter though, bro.
I know. There's a lot of stuff on this list that I would love to have come into the studio here for sure.
Oh yeah, I want that Pelican case. I'm gonna have to get me one of those.
Yeah, Pelican case would be really nice.
Yeah, they're awesome. So, all right, man, that is it. So everybody head over to contest.digitalphotographycafe.com. start entering. You're going to have multiple chances to win. On the landing page that you come to, you enter your name, your email, your U.S. zip code. You agree to the terms and the privacy policy, just all the legalese we have to do. But then you'll be directed to a page with numerous other opportunities to win and increase your chances. So definitely take advantage of those. Support our sponsors. They're all offering some really great discounts on this through this promotion in celebration of WPPI. We really think this is going to be huge. We want your support. We want you to win. So again, head over to contest.digitalphotographycafe.com and enter.
Absolutely. All right, Trev, we need to get out.
Yes, we do. So if our listeners and viewers want to connect with you outside of the show, what is the best way for them to reach you?
All right, guys, find me on Twitter, and that's at Joseph Christina, and that's Christina with no H.
Yes, and you can connect with me on Twitter. It's at Trevor Current.
So, all right, everyone, we are out of here for yet another week. You can get all the show notes from this episode by visiting digitalphotographycafe.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/dphotocafe. And we'll see you next week. And good luck, guys. Good luck.
You've been watching the Digital Photography Cafe show with Trevor Current and Joseph Christina. Subscribe to our YouTube channel with any compatible device by visiting youtube.com/dphotocafe. Be sure to subscribe to our audio feed through iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, and Xbox Music apps or through RSS. Visit digitalphotographycafe.com for show notes and to connect with your host.